According to a statement made by Colin Powell, developing good habits in the little things can help you flourish in the large items. The mindset of excellence is the norm, not the exception. Our practices, then, are more than mere routines. They also have a role in determining our success. The key issue is identifying the behaviors that can increase your wealth. So in this video we're sharing today, let's find those habits out. Number 1. Creating multiple streams of income. You must first and foremost confirm that you are earning income from multiple sources. It's more of a need than a luxury in this era. Interestingly, you can apply for something other than 2 or 3 jobs and use your existing talents and knowledge. Thanks to the pandemic, people now have more options and chances to survive, making several skills significantly more lucrative. You can sell these skills on several venues to get paid hourly. You might also want to invest in stocks and bonds if you want something other than a side job that requires active participation and letting your money handle the grunt work. Number 2. Drawing a budget. Budgets can be helpful for more than just keeping tabs on your expenses and bill payments. You can comprehend your current financial status by using a budget and demonstrates where you must make sacrifices to survive. A budget reveals any financial deficiencies you may have and assists you in coming up with solutions. Creating a budget can also enable you to reduce unnecessary spending, organize your money, and establish reasonable long-term goals. Number 3. Making important decisions at the right time. Making more money directly results from making crucial selections at the appropriate time. Your choices have an impact on your finances in addition to your personal life. If you rush to make decisions, particularly ones that affect your finances, you risk going bankrupt, affecting both your present and your future selves. Do you micromanage to the point where you pass up excellent opportunities? Or do you spend so much time that you invest without doing enough study on every possible venture? Your financial decisions ultimately determine whether or not you succeed or fail. Number 4. No negative self-talk. One of the more stressful things to deal with is managing your finances. People who experience it have a lot of anxiety, which may cause them to engage in negative self-talk. Even though it's very typical to only criticize and blame yourself for your financial status, you aren't truly getting any help from it. Constantly beating yourself up for your excessive debt or spending habits won't help the situation. Instead, it'll make you feel more guilty. Instead, this only makes you feel less motivated to figure things out. So you have to have a more optimistic view of your life and surroundings. Number 5. Educating yourself. There's a ton of information on the internet for you to learn about money and finance if you're interested. Given the significance of money in our present and future, it's surprising how many people still lack basic financial literacy. Many people still need help building wealth simply because they need to understand how the financial system operates. Assistance from experts. Yes, but if you lack any form of base knowledge, how can you evaluate if a professional is providing sound advice? It's a common misconception that knowing this financial terminology requires much effort. But in actuality, it's not even that difficult. You may significantly improve the grasp of your money with a few quick Google searches unless you're familiar with the building wealth ideas. Number 6. Eliminating temptation. Let's face it, we all give in to temptation and spend a few dollars on our favorite grocery goods even though we don't need them. Even if you know you own a pair of sneakers, you may still be enticed to purchase another pair. But if you succumb to this temptation repeatedly, your financial situation will suffer more than it will benefit. Impulsive spending won't make your financial condition any better. In reality, it will quickly cause your financial situation to collapse. Hence, try to refrain from making unnecessary purchases. Number 7. Managing your debts. It is safe to assume that having a large debt will prevent you from becoming more affluent. We hate to shatter your bubble, but if you keep taking out loans to pay off past loans, you are not on the path of financial freedom, sorry to say. However, given that many people can't avoid debt and loans, it's critical to learn how to handle them. Effective debt management enables you to prevent these debts from getting out of hand. You must first ensure that your loan payments are always made on schedule. It should be okay if your loan accrues more interest if you miss a payment. You need to consciously decide to set aside money each month for your debt. Keeping an eye out for loans with lower interest rates is equally vital because it will be crucial when it comes time to pay them back. Number 8. Avoiding bad debt totally. A lot of people indeed believe they cannot avoid debt. However, avoid them altogether if you can. In fact, contrary to popular belief, it is possible to avoid bad debt, or most debt actually. Of course, avoiding those obligations need extra work. You may prevent debt by setting up an emergency fund and sticking to your spending plan. If you must borrow, take out what you need and afford to pay back. Number 9. A consistent savings plan. Many people are drawn in by the allure of spending more since their income became higher, and we refer to this as lifestyle inflation. But in all honesty, saving money for as long as possible is the only way to accumulate riches. Wealth is built on a foundation of good saving habits. They support you in times of need and keep you from falling too far. You must be dedicated to your saving practices and goals to become affluent. Although it won't be simple, you can genuinely influence it. So make a saving strategy and stick to it because your life depends on it. Number 10. Preparing for the rainy days. Life is a mystery, and that gets more clear as time goes on. Who could have predicted that we would be stranded in our houses for several months, away from our jobs, studies, and the people we care about? All of this emphasizes how crucial it is to be ready for unforeseen events. One method to ensure that you have the resources to handle specific unexpected bills is to set up a rainy day fund. Everything is going to be more straightforward when you have an emergency fund. Number 11. Investing in yourself. Anyone's investment in themselves is the best one they can make. Wealthy people strive to maintain themselves well-versed in knowledge and recognize the value of self-education. They keep up with everything that interests them by reading books, picking up new skills, watching the news, and staying informed. Developing new abilities is one of the best ways to invest in yourself because it opens up additional options. Have you ever thought about how likely you are to get promoted and earn more money? If you acquire more credentials, host organizations appreciate those who try to improve themselves since it shows that they are forward-thinking. You have a better chance of making more money if you invest in yourself, and you'll also have the opportunity to learn more about your finances and the choices that impact them. Number 12. Investing. One of the best strategies to increase your money and riches is to make investments. The benefit of investing is that you don't need a lot of capital to get started. Investing, as we just discussed, helps make your money work for you. Making the appropriate investments is all that is necessary. Saving is crucial, but investing enables you to build your wealth. The problem with investments is that you risk losing all of your money if you make the wrong choice. Because of this, it's crucial to conduct a sufficient study before investing in any opportunity and to stick with subjects that you know to handle. Please do note that this should not scare you off investing or make you question your judgment though. Number 13. Tracking your credit. The role of credit in your financial life is very crucial. It's essential to monitor it. People frequently believe that they can afford more than they can because of credit facilities. Therefore, they provide loans with exorbitant interest rates. But here's a straightforward guideline you can follow. If you can't pay for it in cash, you cannot afford it. Keep track of your debit and credit card spending and watch out for your credit line and card limits. Number 14. Surround yourself with people like you. More than you may realize, who you spend your time with matters. You are the average of the 5 people you spend your most time with. We frequently emulate the people we hang around with. It's crucial to surround yourself with successful people because of this. Being around successful people helps you extend your thinking and develop ideas for increasing revenue. Get yourself some wealthy pals if you want to become rich. Winners are drawn to other winners in the end. Number 15. Take calculated risks. Without a bit of risk-taking, what is success? Right, it's just a standard step in the procedure. Knowing when and when not to take chances is just as crucial as knowing when to take risks is vital. They are referred as calculated risks for this reason. Wealthy people typically avoid taking risks with essential choices. They conduct a thorough investigation, assess the situation, and consider every scenario. Even if they don't end up benefiting from the risk, they won't lose as much. We hope you begin to put some of these suggestions into practice. Thank you, and thank you for your patience up until this point. Let's go on to our bonus item. Here's number 16. Focus on opportunities. Concentrate on your chances. Sitting at home, sleeping in bed, or continuously scrolling through Netflix or YouTube won't help you create more money. You must be ready to seize chances when they present themselves and remain receptive to them. They may only present themselves a few times, which makes it crucial that you hang on to the ones you do. If you miss a significant chance that may have had a significant positive impact on your finances, you would only have to yourself to blame. As always, be careful to conduct all essential research before getting started. And that is all for today. Please like, share, and subscribe. And if you have any advice to offer in the community, please leave it in the comments area. We'll see you in our following videos. Goodbye for now.